Now that you are more confident with your times tables, we are ready to move on to the next session about equivalent fractions. Why do we need to learn equivalent fractions? This basic principle can help you so much in this test, because if you get this one thing, you can basically do half of the mental math section. If you know how to work with equivalent fractions, you're going to be able to do conversions from miles to kilometers, gallons to liters, euros to pounds, and any other conversions, any other currencies that you're given, you're going to be able to do them if you learn how to arrange those numbers inside the equivalent fraction. You're also going to be able to simplify fractions using this basic principle, and you're going to be able to do division without actually doing a long division. So if you don't want to do a long division, you think it's too time consuming, you can just divide using the fractions. Okay, understanding equivalent fractions. Let's look at the fraction 1 over 4. Do you see that fraction? Okay, what I did there, I multiplied the top and the bottom by the same number, so I can get an equivalent fraction. So I multiplied the 1 and the 4 by 3. And what I got was 3 out of 12. Why 3 out of 12? Because if I type on a calculator 1 divided by 4, I'm going to get 0.25. Yeah, and then if I type on a calculator 3 divided by 12, I am still going to get 0.25. Yeah, so what we notice from this is that 1 over 4 has the same value as 3 out of 12. Yeah, they are basically the same number, they just look different. Okay, now looking at this example, you have more restrictions here because you are given the bottom number, you're given the denominator of the second fraction, and you're given the 1 over 5. So what you need to look for is, how do I get from a 5 to a 10? Yeah, so 5 times what gives me 10? 5 times 2, right? So then I'm going to get the 2, and I'm going to have to times it also by the top to find the missing number on the second fraction. Yeah, so 2 times 1 is 2. Okay, now just to make sure you understood, I'm going to give you 2 more examples, and then you're going to start doing some work. Right, 3 over 5, I want an equivalent fraction which looks like this, 30 over what? 3 was times by 10 to get to 30, so then I'm going to times the 5 by 10 to get 50. Yeah, so 3 over 5 is the same number as 30 over 50. Yeah, they're fractions, they're equivalent. Next, 2 over 7. Can you see how to get from the 2 to the 10? 2 over 7 has to be equivalent to 10 over something. Yeah, so 2 times 5 gives me 10, so it means that the number I have to multiply by the 7 is 5. 5 times 7 is 35. Okay. Okay, now this is the first activity where you have to do the work. What I want you to do is to grab a pen, grab a piece of paper. If you have a book, even better, write in a book, work everything out, and pause the video. After you finished, continue watching the video and please mark your answers. You can also leave a message stating how many questions you answered correctly. Good luck! Now that you've finished answering all your questions, feel free to leave a comment saying what you thought about this exercise, if it was too easy or too hard, and how many marks you scored.